You're looking at a comparison chart of the Nasdaq and the Great Eight mega cap technology stocks. You can see NVIDIA, Meta, and Tesla up 90%, 76%, 68% respectively, driving the index higher. And this is for the first quarter of 2023, January, February, and March performance. Apple, Amazon, Microsoft all up over 20%, driving the index higher. And those Great Eight stocks are have certainly been talked about a lot and driving the index higher. But today I'm going to look for the broadening of leadership in the market. And it's not just those 8 stocks. Of course, those 8 have done well. But you're looking at the Nasdaq here, by the way. This is my weekly review. Welcome. Just want to point out here, the Nasdaq is trending higher. You can see the 10, 21, and the 50 trending higher. And now just last week, this black line, the 200 simple moving average, is starting to tick higher. So we're definitely in an uptrend. I would like to see the Nasdaq take out the 12,269 soon and start making higher highs here. It's making higher lows with, and it did get above the 11,827, but the next level is 12,269. It's what I'm looking for in the near future. Anyway, that's enough of the Nasdaq and the mega cap. I talked about the broadening of leadership, and we saw it in software. I'm going to go through a bunch of groups here because we're seeing a lot of groups breaking out. This is HubSpot, which is on our watch list in MC stock charts at, I don't know, 390 something or whatever. It doesn't matter. This thing is just showing strength, blasting off higher. It's still, actionable. I mean, it's extended from its moving averages, but it's still, near a pivot area. 5.3% above the 10. So it's starting to get away from us. But I just wanted to point out that there's more leadership than just the mega cap tech stocks and the semiconductor stocks, which have been performing well. There's other groups showing up now. This is Workday, which was on our watch list as well. And this one exploded higher last week. That thing is extended as well, 5% above its 10 EMA, and just it looks good. This is what we wanted to see here. We've been cautiously optimistic, and now we're starting to see some of these stocks starting to show strength. This is SNOW, SNOW, Snowflake, another software stock. Doing well. IoT. This one made a new high, pulled back to its 21, found support, looks good. SQSP, I have no idea what they do, but it just makes new highs every day. You can see the trend here, trend trader's dream right there. And INTA is another, this is a computer software stock, a financial stock. So you could just see the trend there. And I might as well, since we're on financial stocks, include 4, which is one of our stocks at MC stock charts that was set up and just exploded higher. So weekly review. So yeah, it was up 13% last week. Not too bad. We'll take that every week. And also FLYW, Flywire is another stock up 6% last week. That's breaking out of a stage 1 base there. So that one looks good as well. Let's move on. Get out of the software financial. I'm going to go to retail. The shoe wars are going on hot and heavy. This is On Holdings. I'm going to make a video about the shoe wars, a separate YouTube video. Anyway, this broke out last week, and you can see on the weekly here it was up, 46%, and last week pulled back just a little bit, 1.99%, not deckers is another one in the retail space showing strength, making new highs here, and that's what we want to see, just a broadening of leadership. Here's ELF making new highs. Any stock making new highs is showing strength. Obviously, ULTA, another long-term winner, making new highs, set up in a little base here, pull back to its 50 and found support. And that one looks good. Texas Roadhouse, those folks going out to eat, going to the Roadhouse, just making new highs. I mean, just trying to show how, some of the retail stocks are showing strength. Here's COTY, personal care stock in there with ELF, and then Monster. They split 2 for 1 and then decided to, make a nice move last week after the split, it was up, nearly 4%. So good for the monster longs. The home stocks, another group showing strength. This is Green Brick Partners. They build homes mostly in the South and the East, and that's making new highs. That looks good. Builder, part of the home construction. This was on our watch list, and then it kind of took off on us a little bit, getting a little extended there. Is up more than 5% last week. Very nice move for Builder. And Meritage Home, they're building a lot here in our area. And Meritage is making new highs as well. Nice setup right here. Cup with handle, nice base. That one's actionable. Might be on our watch list here next week. Looks good. The drug stocks, Novo Nordisk, I talk about this just about every day, just keeps making new highs. Of course, they have their weight loss drugs, just a beast of a stock. Regeneron, this one broke out recently, holding its gains, pulled back almost to its 10 and found support. Another strong stock. And then Vertex, another large drug stock with this base on base pattern. The neighbor base is starting to fan out here a little bit. It marches to the beat of its own drum, but just trying to show that, there's strength here in this market. There's the weekly for Vertex. Yeah, it was flat on the week. So I want to go to semiconductors. I talked about, the strength. There's a lot of them, NVIDIA, AMD, there's just a lot of semiconductor stocks showing strength, and this one's just trending higher. As a trend trader, I love this stock. Allegro Micro as well. Another one that I own that's just trending nicely. There's nothing to do here. Maybe if you want to add on these when it pulls back to the 21, but other than that, just kind of let it go here. ACLS. This is a equipment stock, and this one, is finding support as well. There's nothing to do with these, but just hold them and let them trend higher. I mean, unless you want to add to them, or I don't know, trim them and buy something else. But if they're performing, I'm not going to mess with them. A couple other leaders that I just wanted to show that we have at MC Stock Charts that are making new highs. PERI Networks. This is commercial services advertising, up 3.4% last week, making new highs. I mean, once again, not much to do with the stock like that. Just hold it and watch it grow. AXON, security safety stock, the Taser, near new highs here on Friday, I guess, made a new high. So it's got the blue dot, stocks that make new highs we like. Lantheus, this one is a beast in 2022, and it's set up here in the base. And we caught this one, but also added on this pullback here last week. And that to me, that looks good with the buy at around 79. So Lantheus still looks good. Spot is just another strong stock. The strongest group here is this, it's ranked 15, but it's a top performer, up 50%. Spotify is one of them, and so is DUOL, both on the leading stock list here at mcstockcharts.com. This one made a high 146.40. It's up 100% in the first quarter, so a two-bagger in 3 months is not too shabby. First Solar is another one that I like. It's kind of a lone ranger in the solar space. It's definitely the leader, and while some others have been lagging, but this thing to me is just kind of set up here. Pull back to the 21. I expect higher prices from First Solar. And my last stock on this weekly review is the IPO. Haven't had many of them. It's a spinoff from General Electric, the GE Healthcare, and this one made new highs last week, and it's just showing a lot of strength. Yeah, up 7.28% last week. So that's it for my weekly review. The Nasdaq's looking better. The market's looking better. There's a lot of leading stocks are starting to broaden out, and this is not an April Fool's joke. We never give up.